How to draw pizza. Welcome to Rain Francis Art for Kids. Today I'm going to show you how to draw this cute little pizza slice couple with coloring pencils. I'll show you how to do this step by step. This is an easy drawing lesson for kids, beginners, and kids of all ages. Hi everyone, welcome to Rain Francis Art for Kids. My name is Rain. In this series, Alphabet Soup, we choose a letter from the alphabet and we draw food that starts with that letter. So let's draw. This is what you'll need for today's drawing. You're going to need a piece of paper. I have my dollar store drawing pad here. It's 11 inches by 8.5. You'll need a pencil, an eraser. If you have an old paintbrush hanging out, you can use it to dust off your page. It's a lot of fun. Today we're using coloring pencils. Now I've got two types of yellowy orange here. I have a light yellowy orange, which is called a Spanish orange, and I have a regular yellow orange. That's kind of like a medium-ish color. I also have another orange. It's called pumpkin orange, but it's more like a brown orange, okay? That's for the crust of the pizza. I have red and I have a black coloring pencil. I also have a black Sharpie and I have, as usual, my black fine-tipped marker for outlining. So why don't I clear off my page and we can begin drawing our pizza couple. All right, so here's how we're going to draw our pizza couple. But first, since this is alphabet soup, let's write out the word pizza. Let's draw a capital P and a small p. There you go. And let's write out pizza. Capital P, I, Z, Z, A. Pizza. I love pizza. Okay, let's begin. Now first we're going to draw a line like this and a round arc kind of like that, or semicircle, and then we're going to join for our first pizza slice. And we have another one here, another round semicircle, and we join the pizza together here. So that's the general shape of our pizza slices. Now I'm going to do a little bit of detail in the shape right now, and we're going to do some erasing because pizzas aren't perfectly round like this, right? So we're going to kind of go along and make it kind of a bit wavy like that on both of them. A little wavy up and down like that. I'm going to be erasing my pencil marks after, so I'll erase them now for you so you're not too confused. I want you to see what I did. You know, instead of it being a straight semicircle, now it's got kind of roundish edges. Do you see what I mean? So just so it looks less confusing, I'll erase some of these so you can see properly what it looks like. But like I said, I'll be erasing all of my pencil marks after, and it'll be much more clear. Now we're going to do the same thing on the crust. Crust is just a little wavy, like that. Same thing here, a little wavy. No crust is perfectly round. And now let's draw some eyes, okay? We're going to draw two eyes, like this. Oh, I think my dog is dreaming. And two eyes like this. And let's put the pupils in, and I want it to look like they're looking at each other. So watch what I do here with the pupils. One here, it makes it look like he's looking at her. And then we do one here, and it looks like she's looking at him. And it's going to look much better when we color everything in. Okay? So why don't we put in his mouth with a side kind of smile here. And we'll put detail in after, eyelashes, eyebrows, things like that. But why don't we put some pepperonis on here? I'm putting them kind of like this. Little pieces of pepperoni everywhere. And you can put some sideways. Like, you know, it was cut in half, so it was one piece type of thing. Oh yeah, my dog is dreaming. He's so cute. He's a little puppy. Okay, so those are the pepperonis. And we're going to draw some melty cheese coming off the side. So we've got a little bit of melty cheese dripping off the side here. Like that. So eventually what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have to fix that pepperoni because the cheese comes off the side, so we don't see the side of the pizza. And because we had that pepperoni as a half, we're going to have to make it a bit rounder there. And I'm going to do the same thing here. All of that yummy gooey cheese is going to be coming off the side and dripping off the side. We'll have to fix that pepperoni too. But why don't I erase that straight line so it looks better? And we'll fix that little pepperoni, make it a little rounder. So that's basically the drawing of our pizza slices, our little pizza couple. So I'm going to take my black fine liner and I'm going to outline everything. And as I always say, I'm not too worried about following my pencil marks because I am going to be erasing them. Okay, but I would like to get it pretty close. Oh, gooey, 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 gooey cheese pizza. I love it. Pizza is my favorite food. For Christmas this year, I got a pizza oven. And I am so happy about it. It makes amazing pizza. So there's the first one. You see all that drippy cheese? I love it. Like I said, I'm erasing my pencil marks, so it's okay if I don't get them all perfectly covered. There we go. So that's all outlined. Now I'm going to erase my pencil marks, and I want to make sure everything's dry, and I will lightly erase everything because I think it looks a lot better if you erase the pencil marks, because sometimes if you have pencil and you're trying to color over it with yellows especially, it smudges and it looks dirty. It just doesn't look good. So if you're able to erase your pencil marks, I think that's a good idea. All right, Mr. Pizza Slice is done. Now let's do Miss Pizza, because she's going to be a girl. We're going to give her eyelashes. Make her look like a little pizza girl. Oops. All right, there we go. Very nice. So why don't I start off by doing the crust? Now, that's where I have that with that pumpkin orange color. It's like, as you can see, it's kind of an orangey brown color. I thought that would make a nice color for the crust. So I'm just gently putting in some color. I'm not pressing down hard. And I'm turning my pencil once in a while. Oh, I took the wrong one. I'm so sorry, my friends. I took the red color. This is the color I want. This one. So this crust is going to be a little more well done. I'm sorry about that, my friends. Thought I had the right color, but that'll work. Here we go. Yeah, it's just going to have a little different color. That's okay. I thought I had that orangey brown color in my hand before, but I guess I didn't. That's not too bad, eh? So here we go. That just goes to show that even me, I'm showing you how to draw this, and I make mistakes too. There we go. Now turn your pencil once in a while because you don't want to wear it down all on one side. And I told you don't have to press down hard because basically what we do is we add layers. And by layers, I mean we color it in several times. If I'm doing 2 layers, I'm coloring it in 2 times. As my puppy flops on the ground. If I'm coloring it in 3 times as I turn my pencil, I'm adding 3 layers. That's easy to remember, right? So I think 2 layers will be enough for the crust. There we go. Now, I am going to grab my black pencil because when you see really good Italian pizza, there's always some spots on the crust that were cooked like almost to burn, you know, like there's little black spots on it, and it makes that crust taste so good. So I always like to draw my pizza with a little bit of black on it because that's what my pizzas look like when they come out of the pizza oven. Some black spots on them, okay? Got a little bit of coloring pencil. There we go. So that's the crust. Now what we'll do is we'll take, let's see, these 2 colors. I have, like I said, they're both a kind of yellowy orange color, but you might be able to see that one is lighter than the other. So I'm taking the lighter of the 2, and I'm going to color in all of the cheese here. But I'm going to try not to get any of that yellow into the pepperoni, into the eyes, okay? That's one of my dogs complaining about something. Because this is the cheese on top of the pizza. Now I don't want to get any into the eyes, so I'm going to be really careful. And again, I'm turning my pencil once in a while. And I'm not pressing down hard at all because we will be adding more color, more layers, all right? And actually I might mix the 2 yellows. I think that might look good. We'll see. We shall see. Doesn't this make you want to have a pizza right now? I had some last night. But you know, there's a big difference between the authentic Italian pizzas of the Naples area. In Naples, Italy, they have what's called Neapolitan pizza. They don't put all that cheese on it like we do here in North America. They really don't. They put on a little bit of cheese, but not what we do, that's for sure. But I kind of like my pizza gooey, ooey, ooey gooey and cheesy. How do you like your pizza? For me, it's just cheese pizza. Very happy with just sauce and cheese and maybe some herbs like basil and oregano, but really just a simple tomato sauce with lots of cheese. And I just saw I didn't erase my pencil mark here, so I hope I can do that. There we go. And I'll just cover that with the yellow orange there. That works. Now don't forget to turn your pencil. There we go. Now that's the first layer. I'm going to go ahead and apply a second layer of that color. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks nice and cheesy. And again, I'm being careful because I don't want to get any of the yellow-orange into the eye or into the pieces of pepperoni. They could be tomatoes too. They're going to be red, so they can be whatever we want. But if you do get a little yellow into the pepperoni areas, don't worry too much because red should cover it. I think what's most important is we're careful around the eyes. I think 2 layers is going to be nice for this color. See the difference between 1 and 2 layers? That's why we add layers, my friends. And that's why we don't press down hard, because we're just always adding more color. Look at that. That's looking really delicious. When we get the red in for the pepperonis or for whatever, the tomatoes, whatever we want them to be, I think it's going to look really nice. Those colors are going to look nice together. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just adding a second layer of this, what's this one called? Spanish orange. Kind of a yellowy, light yellowy orange. I'm turning my pencil. Okay. Oh, my other dog is dreaming now. Don't forget to turn your pencil. We're almost done with this second layer. All right. I thought I was going to have to stop and sharpen my pencil, but I think I have enough to finish off. Yes, I do. Now I'm going to take that sort of darker yellowy orange and just a little bit around the edges here. Just to give it some interest. Oh, what's the matter? Same thing on this side. My dog is trying to tell me something. Is it because I'm talking about pizza? Every time I make pizza, they always get a little bit One of my friends gives her dog pizza crusts and she calls it pizza bones. There we go. See, there wasn't not all that much color that we're putting around the edges, but it's just a little bit. It gives it a little bit of interest. So why don't I take that red color? Yes, do I have the red? I have the red. And I'm going to color in those little pepperonis or those tomatoes, whatever they are. And I'm going to do a second layer right away, just to make sure I don't forget to do that. Okay, so I'll do that for all those little round parts on the pizza. And when we're done, this is going to look good enough to eat. Turning my pencil. All right. Doesn't that look great? I hope you guys are having fun doing this. There. That one's done. Now let's do this side. Oh, that's looking really good. I'm so glad I did. I've been wanting to draw pizza for a while. I don't know why I haven't. I never figured out how I wanted it to look, but then when I decided, oh, why don't I do a couple of slices and we'll put some faces on them and it'll look really cute. All right, last one here. And another layer. There we go. So my friends, that is all colored in. Let's grab our black Sharpie and we'll color in the pupils, okay? So let's color in the pupils of their eyes so it really looks like they're looking at each other. There, isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, that is adorable. Why don't we add some detail? Okay, so this is the little man pizza here. We're just going to give him some eyebrows. And why don't we give him a cheek on the edge of that smile? And we just do a semicircle to show that that could be his cheek. And I'm just going to go over his mouth again. There we go. Same thing with this lady. I'll go over her mouth again and I'll give her a little cheek. And I'm going to give her some eyelashes. And some eyebrows. And that's it, my friends. This is our little pizza couple. Aren't they cute? Now don't forget to sign your work. I want you to be very proud of the beautiful work of art that you just created. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, my friends, and we'll see you next time on Rain Francis Art for Kids. Thanks for watching. Bye.